Hey, what's up guys? Justin here from Earhart's Adventures, and I just want to give you guys a quick thing about 5 facts about storage unit flipping that I wish I was more prepared for to begin with. I had a conversation with a gentleman yesterday who I bought a deep freezer from for a lot of the meat that we have for our garage, and he does pallet flipping, which we've done. I like storage unit flipping over pallet flipping just because it's lower cost to get it, usually easier to flip, less testing, lots of different reasons. So as I was explaining to him that we do a lot of storage units, we had this full-on conversation, and it kind of just sparked my my thought process that I'd like to share with you guys, because some of you guys follow for our storage unit flipping, which is what we predominantly post a lot of our long videos about. And so I just want to give you guys the 5 things that I thought about that I wish I knew prior to flipping storage units. So number 1, I think the biggest thing is that you have to have a way to transport the stuff that you get. You may win a unit that's a simple 5x10, but it can be packed with dozens of boxes and bigger bulky things. So make sure that you have some sort of trailer. We have a simple 5x8. We don't get massive 10x15 packed units that are far. So if they're closer, we might, because we can transfer back and forth. We have a little 5x8 trailer that I'm pulling right now behind me. So make sure that you have a way to transport it. Number 2 is be prepared to have items stored in your house for a long period of time. Now, I have a Facebook group that has over almost about 500 people in it, that we list items in there every single week that people could win and bid and buy, depending on the format. And so we have ways to get most of the merchandise out. Now, we have about a 30-day rule for most merchandise, that if it's been sitting there for 30 days, we actually bulk it all together and auction it off as one whole thing, and people often jump on it. Some items that are smaller, like I have brand new little ceiling motion detectors for lights to turn on, that they're small. They've sat up there. I've sold half of them. They've sat up there for almost 2 months, but since they're small, I'll hang on to them, and they're $80 a piece that we make off it, and they're selling. So there's some exceptions to that rule. All right, so just understand you're going to have stuff that's going to be storing up and building up in your house. Number 3 is it's a lot more physically demanding than you would think. Okay, especially if you're trying to do it by yourself, or maybe you have your spouse with you. Like my wife and I, we do a lot of the work together, but a majority of the moving boxes and lifting, and it's left on me. So make sure that you understand that it is a physically demanding side hustle, business, whatever that you want to do it as. We kind of have it as a side hustle that makes us pretty good money throughout the year on top of our rage room business. So just understand it's physically demanding, and it's going to tax you, especially in the summer, and outdoor units. It's going to suck. But I personally enjoy working. I like doing work. I like the physical labor of it. So to me, it's pretty fun. Number 4 is you're going to have to do a lot of research. You may get little items or items that you may not know what the dollar amount is. So you're going to spend a lot of time on eBay and doing the sold comps, or using WorthPoint. And look things up. Take the time, that if you think that it's unique or different, and just put it to the side. Create a little pile of things you want to research. Like see in my videos, I say I don't know how much it's worth, and then it'll show comps on there. That's because at the time I don't know what it's worth, but when I'm doing the video is when I'll actually start researching and comping things. So understand that in order for you to do well this business, you have to take the time to research. And number 5 is you're going to have a lot of trash. Okay. Just understand that, like, the trailer has about a quarter of the way filled with trash from the unit that we got last night. So it's not a huge amount. It's probably about nine total boxes of trash. So you're gonna deal with trash a lot. We used to have to go to the dump when we first started, which sucked. I didn't have a truck at the time. I had a Kia Sorento that was 2-wheel drive, front wheel drive at that, and dragging the trailer behind in the dump mud, it was horrible. Like, we got stuck once, and I was like, I'll never do this again. But now we have a Ford Raptor. I don't even go to the dump. Like, I don't have to, because our rage room has a dumpster that we just throw a majority of the stuff in anyways. So just understand you're going to deal with a lot of trash, and you're going to have to get rid of that. So Hopefully these 5 things help. If you flip storage units and you have other tips, go ahead and drop them in the comments. We need to share the wealth with other people. You know, I know that a lot of the time we see it as competition, but most of the people watching this, or the people that you're commenting helping, aren't going to be the ones bidding on your local units anyways, just because this has a national reach. So make sure you guys drop those comments, like, subscribe, look out for other videos coming with our storage units, and I hope to see you guys again.